Hey everyone, it's Catherine here with another Sims 4 speed build. This time it's a little bit different just because it is a part of a new series I'm going to be starting, inspired by a TV show that I watched my whole vacation called Tiny Homes. And of course, this other YouTuber named The Sim Supply is the name he goes by when he puts stuff on YouTube, but also known as James Turner. He's been doing a lot of them and putting them on YouTube, which really kind of got the ball rolling and made me even further want to put these on YouTube. And yeah, I'm just starting out with the kitchen. They're actually really fun in the sense that it helps you build like starter homes. Of course, I don't think any of these are starter homes. I might build one specifically like geared towards being a starter home, but once you get all the really nice furniture in, and of course because you're compromising on space, you want to have the best furniture, it doesn't turn out to be super cheap or inexpensive. Now, you have to, kind of the rules, I guess, like, they're very loose rules. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's not like a technical challenge. I don't think it exists anywhere. It's just a really fun thing to do, and it saves a lot of space on your property for, like, gardens, and like, pools and that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, what was I getting at there? Oh yeah, so, the rules, like, the basic kind of rules are every single area of your house, so like let's say you're doing like an 8x8 or like this one's a 6x6, that all needs to be like livable space in there. So you can't just like have like here's a counter that you can't use, so everything you have to be able to use. So it takes a lot of like testing. You'll notice I actually move a sim in right here, and she is on my gallery. I think she's wearing a different outfit though. I changed her outfit, and I'll upload the updated version onto the gallery as well, just in case you wanted to play with her. And yeah, so you kind of have to put a sim in and try out every single thing and like move stuff around a lot, and it's really quite fun. You really learn like how versatile this game is. I mean, if you played like the first Sims, of course, you couldn't really move objects, and you didn't really have too many options. And then of course with the second Sims, you had a couple more options, but again, not too many. And then with Sims 3, you could actually kind of rotate objects on like a square plane. And then with this one, you have free rotation with everything, which is super awesome. So it leaves a lot of like creative license to the mind. And yeah, you can't use the toilet there, which is a little disappointing and almost surprising, because a lot of things work that you don't think would work, or vice versa. Things that you think would work don't end up working. So it's really kind of fun and strange to figure out where you can have things and what items are still usable. And I don't know why, but like, I don't know if it's because I had move objects turned on, which is probably exactly what it was, but every time I'd take something off a counter or space like that, it would just like float in the air, and I ended up having to like move a lot of stuff into my inventory. So in my actual game, the sim has like a bunch of random garbage in her inventory, like bowls and things like that. I was just too lazy to throw them away. But all the garbage bins and everything does work in this house. It's all been tested, which is super awesome. And a little surprising, because you don't think this much space would be like livable for a sim, but it actually is. Definitely recommend trying it out for yourself, in your own towns and that kind of stuff. There are really small lots in Newcrest, which is what I'm doing this build on, and my next build also is in Newcrest, and it's micro home or tiny home. But yeah, I think it's called like Tiny Living or something like that on if I could talk, on HGTV, which is a channel we have in Canada. I don't know if it is anywhere else. I don't watch too much TV. Only when I'm on vacation up at like my parents' house, they always have the TV on, but otherwise I just have Netflix at my house. And lots of playing with the roof. I actually super enjoy the look of this house. I would personally live in it in real life. I like the idea of tiny homes, especially after watching the TV show. A lot of people have like little tiny like campers almost, but the amount of things that you can fit into these small spaces and still have them usable and livable is just incredible. And of course, it's better for the environment. A little shameless environment plug thrown in there. I wish there were more like square plants that I could just shove right against the wall. I would be a lot happier with that. I initially thought I forgot to put a sink in the kitchen in this build. I don't know why I was so like worried about it. I just thought that I didn't even like put a kitchen or even try to put it, or put a kitchen. I put a kitchen in, put a sink in, or even try to put a sink in. So I'm really relieved that a sink made it into the kitchen, which is kind of a silly thing to be relieved about. Looking for some decorations for the outside. But yeah, so this is going to be a new series to my channel, and like I said before, technically the second series, because Nuketown is going to be a series in itself. And yeah, I think just I'm kind of reversing the colors just so that it looks nicer. Playing with some of the patterns and stuff. It's kind of weird because these houses are so small, but they don't end up being starter homes because of the cost of them. And now we're just jumping into the screenshots. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next episode of this series. I'm not sure if I'm going to call it tiny homes or micro living, so I guess you'll find out when this goes on YouTube. Anyway, see you guys later. Bye!